Alright, so like I said, this is the bonus room. Holy Priest, welcome to the bonus room. I am Holy Priest, author of Eternal Senia. Thank you very much for taking the time and complete the questionnaire. Eternal Senia is the first game that I independently developed. With the enthusiasm and love for gaming, I took on all the tasks on building this game, including design, coding, script, everything you see in the game. I wonder if you all tried the beta version, the version when UI and artwork were not drawn by professionals. Eternal Senia is a child of mine. So whether you liked the game or not, I sincerely thank you for playing Eternal Senia. This bonus room contains my thoughts and notes during the development, including the battle system design, character background, storyline, monsters, etc. If you are interested, please investigate the bookshelf. Last but not least, if you like the game, please post comments or discussions. Much appreciated. Alright, let's start with this. Elf. The first ranged monster. It took me 3 days to create this monster, and countless time after to fine-tune it. The complexity of ranged attack is beyond my expectation. To make matters worse, putting multiple ranged monsters in the same screen further adds to the trouble. Though it gave me a hard time, I really like the fact that Phantom Strike can deflect the arrow effect. Sunny Mushroom. A juicy, bouncy mushroom. Because it looks so bouncy, I had to give it a knockback attitude. Rather than calling it knockback, I like this. It is more like bounce back. If you have not yet noticed, there's a sound effect when Senia is bounced back. Actually didn't notice. Nun. A cute little monster. To be honest, I'm addicted to the sacred stuff. Like churches, cross, nun, etc. Just have to use them any way possible. Thus Fallen Sanctum is also the stage that I spent the most effort on building. There is nothing more important than love and enthusiasm when it comes to game development. Cherub, a monster in the Holy Chamber. It has an AoE effect that wipe across the screen. There is no red warning boxes beforehand, so it might catch many people off guard. By the way, the puzzle in the Holy Chamber is from Legend of Mana on PlayStation. Pearl the Jumi and other Jumi's plots is very touching and hard to forget. You should try it yourself. Spellcaster. Lightning Spellcaster. Always aim at Senia's location. Its lightning spell turns out to be very useful. It later derives into many other monster spells. I personally am satisfied with lightning's effect and performance in-game. Are you proud of yourself after dodging so many lightning hits in the game? Yes I am. This is the one that blew up. Ghost. Explodes on contact, but an easy target to defeat if you use Fairy Attack. Every stage has monster designs to maximize the use of new learned skills. By doing so, I hope every skill can be found useful. Hope you find all the skills fun and helpful. Timberwolf. When working on this monster, I started to notice that some monsters can use a scream sound when taking hits. So I picked a unique sound effect for Timberwolf. It is a dog's whining sound. It is all these little details that build up the battle atmosphere. I agree. Evil Flower. The weakest monster in the Forest of the Fairies. Though the weakest, it takes 3 hits to kill with level 1 Senia. Evil Flower presents a noticeable difference between levels. Once you leveled up or acquired the first skill, you can finish the Evil Flower in 2 normal hits or 1 skill shot instead. On the first version of Evil Flower, it is actually doing a decent amount of damage, which is later weakened in beta version. Lita. The kind and nice big sister who is a priest of the Sacred Sanctum. The most important person to Senia. Lita presents a warm smile to everyone, but to the contrary, she's deeply negative inside. She has been blaming herself ever since she believed that she failed to save Nia. She has been struggling when taking care of Senia. Deep in her heart, she knows Senia is not a replacement of Nia, but she cannot stop herself treating Senia like her real sister. Lita wanted to cure Senia so bad she did not realize that Lita herself is the one that needed salvation. Senia. Senia is a fragile teenager that lacks self-confidence. However, because of her faith to save Sister Lita, Senia tried really hard to overcome many scary monsters and powers. Watching Senia work hard and struggle even gave me the strength to go through my lows. Not even the demon that gave her trauma can stop her. Even if she is attacked by her beloved sister, Senia never stopped marching forward. She is a character that I enjoyed very much building. I hope you liked her like I did. an outgoing fairy that provides positive and fun dialogues as well as serving as a guide to the tower. You will hear the basics of the tower and system tutorial from her, such as eternity and crafting system. I also heard that players liked her a lot more once you got to throw her using Fairy Strike. Is that true? Hey! No more tossing fairies around! Speedrun minigame. No thank you. What's over here? Oh, the monsters. Berserk King Slime. All stats raised in Berserk phase. It also starts to split normal slimes into the battlefield. Senia stands no chance in fighting it head-on. Though powerful, Berserk King Slime still has a rather simple pattern. It is not hard to fight if you find the pattern figured out. A challenging but not impossible first boss. King Slime. Did it surprise you with the directional rush opening? It starts out as a weak monster to let the players get the hang of the AI pattern. The real battle starts once King Slime enters Berserk phase. Yeah, that didn't bother me too much. Griffin. First monster to greet Senia in the tower. For that, it gets a special dying effect that no other monster has. With all due respect, it originated from Castlevania STON, which most of you probably figured already. Hey, the fairy. Explosion Mushroom. An explosion mushroom that appears randomly on the field. Though it is supposed to be randomly summoned on the field, one will always be summoned next to Senia. When summoned, it tends to shimmy a bit and stick itself into the ground. Wait for Senia to get close and detonate. Yep, that's the same one. Fairy Queen Melfi. It is a complete different special effect and presentation. I've gotten positive feedbacks on her stage. Since she is a non-moving boss, it is important to utilize the special effects so she does not just look like a still image. The effects are used more and much stronger compared to the King Slime fight before her. I went through all the effects and tested many different versions. I once got dizzy for checking out too much flashy effects from an extended period of time. That is when I realized special effects isn't just about how exaggerated it can get. With a long and repeated tuning and tests, the final result is how you played it in the game. I hope you all enjoyed the fight with Melfi. Let me know how the special effects work out for you. Little Flower Spirit. A newborn, weak flower spirit. If it is not killed during this phase, it will soon grow into Flower Spirit and brings players all kinds of trouble. It does not reflect damage, so you should try to get rid of it as soon as possible without worrying. Once the Flower Spirit is fully developed, it will start shooting ranged attacks frequently. 4 Flower Spirits can be summoned when Fairy Queen Melfi enters Rage phase. Players will quickly find themselves in trouble if not calmly dealt with. It is important to utilize Phantom Strike in this situation. By the way, the first version of Fairy Sprite has knockback ability. It made the boss battle a lot harder as it is pushed Senia to the mushrooms all the time. After a thorough consideration, I took out the knockback attribute. Appreciate that. How do I get out of here? Okay. Let's go down. Demon Lord, ruler of the Demon Frontier. A boss that took me quite a while to complete. I would like it to be a fight so intense as the Fairy Queen Melfi, if not more. Senia will have to dodge all kinds of attacks like meteor, golems, claws, while finding chance to deliver damage. It would be great if you felt challenging but yet amusing and want to repeat the fight. It wasn't too bad of a fight. Ah, this one. Mech Lita. Many have guessed that Mech Lita will turn out to be the final boss. Is it really that obvious? This boss design gave me the most trouble. If it was too agile, it would be too difficult, but making her slow or bulky will not match her character. At last, I came up with the teleport move. Of course, I would not forget her Demon Repel Cross that once appeared in Senia's memory. She is created with full of love towards the game and character. Eternal Mech Lita. It is the final boss, so I built a catastrophe atmosphere as the ground slowly breaks off and the limits the spot Senia can maneuver. Angel Berry is one of the more flashy effects. Many laser beams all over the place. Laser beams are used in Fairy Queen fight as well. I guess I'm obsessed with laser beam effects. The final fight is the theme on the poster. Does it create a fight atmosphere? Yeah, I didn't like fighting her. Statue. No, I don't want to leave it. Welcome to the bonus room. Feel free to look around if you like the game. I already did that. Okay, let's head check the bookshelf. Battle system. Eternal Senia uses battle system I developed. Since ARPG is my favorite game genre, I have decided that from the very first to make an ARPG game. The concept is to create a game that anyone can enjoy, even those who are not good at playing video games. So easiness is the important element when drawing up to the system, as well as the smooth control and hit feedback. Control should react true to the input and easy to master, while the hit feedback should remain noticeable. To create the hit effect, I spent a really long time picking and fine-tuning the sound effect, from Senia's sword swing sound, monster hit sound, to the death sound effect, etc. It is all for maximizing the fun from this easy yet entertaining battle control. Please let me know if you enjoyed the battle system. It wasn't too bad. Alright, let's go check out this entering the speedrun minigame. With left or right to avoid falling rocks and swing at ranged attacks like arrow or fireball. Oh boy. It was kind of a fun little mini game. I don't plan to play again though, but it was kind of fun. Oh, game over. That's not good. It's kind of silly to have a game over after that. Anyway, that was the final piece of Eternal Senia. I hope they make a second one, and if they do, I will definitely be playing it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. See you later, guys.